Hey everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest, episode 177 for July 13th, 2019. The singles hatch opens up with Samurai Shodown's JoshiTora, who will be engaging in a sword duel with Zelda's young Link. The Keebler elf is going to be forced to play the long-range game with bomb shoes, arrows, boomerang, and bombs if he hopes to create openings against the slippery swordsman. As we go to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. Young Link, you better bob and weave like crazy if you hope to dodge YoshiTora's mighty blade. YoshiTora and Young Link about to do battle on the Platonic Twin stage. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. YoshiTora kind of hesitating as he jumps towards Young Link. Young Link trying to flip behind him, gets a nice whirlwind blade, knocks YoshiTora back. YoshiTora trying to methodically leap towards Young Link, gets a nice sword uppercut counter. Young Link trying to get in, energy sword wave from YoshiTora. Now a back throw right to a rapid sword slash into the energy wave. God, YoshiTora rapid chaining his sword strings, catching Young Link good in the corner, slicing him credits. Now Young Link with a whirlwind blade, knocking him away. Bomb shoe set up, blows YoshiTora into the air. Now YoshiTora attacking with the aerial sword wave. Now missed that one. Young Link fires off an arrow. YoshiTora blocks that, gets knocked down though. Now comes back at Young Link with a big sword chain, launching him out of the air to the ground. Now Young Link firing back with the sword string and arrows. Another arrow shot knocks him back. YoshiTora attacking with the sword uppercut, missed that. Now Young Link gets back thrown right to his sword energy wave, right to his sword aerial string. Young Link just getting combo horde, nearly dead here. YoshiTora carving into him with the sword strikes coming from the air, and another aerial sword string. Man, Young Link just getting chained to death. Rolls behind YoshiTora, counters with a whirlwind blade. Young Link barely hanging on, sets up a bomb shoe right to the aerial whirlwind blade. YoshiTora nearly down, but the sword uppercut will take Young Link out. Damn, that was too close for comfort in that round one, but YoshiTora takes it. Round two, let's see if Young Link can push him even harder, get it to a 3. Alright, YoshiTora catches up with the sword uppercut. Young Link running in, gets caught by the sword energy wave right to that dashing sword strike. Now YoshiTora whipping that jump kick. Young Link sets up a bomb shoe right to the light arrow. Looks like he got knocked out of it though. YoshiTora with the arrow sword wave ends up missing that. Whirlwind blade catches YoshiTora. Young Link trying to get in, but gets greeted by a big aerial sword barrage from YoshiTora. Now a whirlwind sword strike from Young Link into a flame arrow, catching YoshiTora good, doing some solid damage into the bomb shoe, into the aerial whirlwind blade. Young Link building some momentum, gets it on YoshiTora, who missed the sword string. Whirlwind blade nearly has him. Now YoshiTora exploding with that EX mode, turns around, carves to Young Link, aerial sword barrage, now has him chained in the corner with a rapid sword string into a sword uppercut. Holy crap, another close round, and YoshiTora barely managing the second win as he picks up a very slight 2-0 victory. Young Link nearly had him both times, and man, YoshiTora seemed a little lost at points, which is unusual for him, but he hung in there and got the 2-0 regardless on the Keebler Elf. And Young Link, I gotta say, he fought very well and tried to capitalize on most of YoshiTora's mistakes, but obviously YoshiTora's blade has better range, and Young Link tried to use the projectiles when he could, but he probably should have spammed more boomerang and bombs. He did enough bomb shoes and arrow work, but he probably should have used the other 2 projectiles more. He might have been able to force a 3, but still a pretty damn good effort from Young Link, but sadly still falls to YoshiTora. And a surprisingly back-and-forth 2-rounder. So singles off to a solid start, I have to say. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully YoshiTora will continue up his way. Well, continue on his way up the 1v1 ladder. Ugh. My grammar sometimes, it fails, folks. Anyways, be right back as I set up singles set number 2. And maybe we'll get a 3 there. Time will soon tell. We are back, my kings, queens, and jacks! Yeah, that was weird. Never again. Anyways, our next 1v1 bout features ReZero's Rem and Humoto's Umaruchan. Gotta love those Adamu affairs. Some have produced my best ever Mugen fight, so no complaints. Rem clearly has the superior damage output and combo work, but Umaru makes up for it with her small stature and quickness, so she can get in easily and create issues for Subaru's favorite maid. As we hurry to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. I'm very intrigued to see how this set comes together. Rem and Umaruchan going to war on the Forgotten Cathedral stage. Hope no one falls in that big hole. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Rem throws off a water blast, ends up missing, but gets a nice aerial energy grab, slams Umaru to the side of the screen, now tries to kick her, Umaru countering with that blanket, now Rem gets behind her, ends up launching Umaru right to the side of the wall with her energy grab, Now Rem just juggling Umaru with that energy ball. Now lands down Umaru, catching her with the dashing headbutt. Rem trying to get in, gets caught by the Coca-Cola bottle. Rem teleporting behind Umaru, slams her into the side of the screen with that aerial energy orb. Now Rem trying to aerial chain Umaru, has her down to about 2/3 of her health. Rem teleporting behind Umaru again. Man, another energy orb slam right into that energy orb juggle. God, Umaru getting smothered by the beam. And Rem utterly destroys Umaru in round 1. I really hope the hamster otaku could bring it back in round 2 and maybe get that 3 to give herself a chance here. Alrighty, come on Umaru, this is your last chance, bring it to a 3. Alright, Umaru opens up with the bullhorn, but Rem countering with that rapid bitch slap combo, right into the kick into the aerial strike from behind. God, Umaru down to well below half already, sheesh. Now Umaru trying to drink her Coca-Cola spray, gets some invincibility frames as Rem just sits there and waits for her to stop. Now throws off a water blast, missed the baseball swing too. Rem trying to reel in Umaru with the baseball swing, gets her, now gets that energy aerial orb slam right across the stage, right into that high kick, into the energy orb juggle, God, right into that snowstorm special, looks like it whiffed though, way above Umaru, tries to counterattack with the Coca-Cola spray, Rem ends up countering with that baseball spin, eats Umaru alive. Ladies and gents, Rem with a flawless in round 2, she ran all over poor Umaru, as Rem runs away with the set 2-0. Absolute territory. What could that mean? I'll ask my sister later. Yeah, no Ram here at the moment. Not that she needed her. Rem completely ate up Umaru like a piece of gum and spat her out in a sewer hole. Oy. That was savage. Not much else to be said. Rem doing Subaru and her sister Ram proud. And Amelia, I'm sure, smiling at that performance as well. Good job, Rem. I must clap. Yeah, not many people could lie waste to Umaruchan that easily, especially with their small size. It tends to give most characters difficulties, but not for our Rem, who will move on to bigger and better things now. And Umaru, well, maybe her small size will help her in her next set, who knows. Umaru's been kind of on a hit or miss trend right now, and she seems to be missing a bit more. Hopefully she'll rebound and get a win later. She has a little bit of Season 4 left to go. Alrighty, folks. Sorry we had squash fights in our single sets for this weekend, but hey, 177 could still deliver on doubles, so I'll get double set number 1 going, and we'll see what happens there. Be right back. Alrighties! Let's pounce on over to doubles. First up, we have Team Mega Man 6's Centaur Man and Nightman, who, under the command of Mr. X, Wiley, has seen great success so far in 2v2. Can they keep him happy by continuing the further decline of Team YuYu Hakusho's Hiei and Karama? If the baseball and laser arrows are allowed to rain all over the place, it's quite possible as we storm over to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Hiei and Karama, this could be your final season if you don't chalk up a W somewhere. Team Mega Man 6 and Team YuYu Hakusho in a church. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Centaur Man opens up the dashing headbutt, catching Hiei Karama good. Flower barrier knocking Centaur Man away, who fires off laser arrows at Hiei and tries to advance on Nightman. Nightman trying to protect Centaur Man as Hiei gets in, and a baseball spin from Nightman. Centaur Man going for a nice spear uppercut, catching Hiei good. Big energy wave, and Karama trying to cut off Nightman and tries to advance on him. Hiei trying to get a stop, but Nightman catching him. Centaur Man spamming off more laser arrows. Baseball from Nightman, another energy wave from Centaur Man. Tries to teleport behind Karama. Karama gets a big flower petals shot. Now following Hiei, Rapid Gems Nightman who ends up blocking. Centaur Man playing mind games with his teleport. Hiei trying to catch him. Nightman going for the baseball right to Centaur Man's dishing headbutt. God, sandwich right between Nightman's baseball and the spear shot of Centaur Man. God damn! That was a brutal sandwiching tactic from Mega Man 6 in round 1. Hiei and Karama, bad spot for them. Round 2, let's see if they can come back and get themselves a 3. Alright, Hiei tries to jump in Centaur Man's spear shot, catching them both. Big spear swipe from Centaur Man, cutting off Hiei and Karama. Nightman trying to advance in on him, and Centaur Man going crazy with his mid-range spear, dashing headbutt, and now Flower Petal Barrier knocks Centaur Man away, who teleports behind Karama, starts spear swiping him, right into the baseball special from Nightman. God, baseball spin into another spear slash, takes him out hard. Good God Almighty! Hiei and Karama tried to get some headway in round 1. Centaur Man and Nightman did not let that happen in round 2. Complete ownage 2-0. It's free real estate. And thank you for not cursing anymore, Centaur Man. Clearly you see youngins in our audience now and are trying to be more weary. Or at least I saw it, hope. In any event though, I'm sure Wily and Mr. X, aka Mr. X, is smiling somewhere. His robot masters still continue to kick ass and take names. And we'll see whose names they'll add to the list later. We can safely say Hiei and Karama's on that piece of paper now. Oh, YuYu Hakusho. You showed promise at the end of Season 2, and then ever since then just fell apart. Season 4 might be it for you two if you don't chalk up a W somewhere. Oh, the streak of 2-0s continue, folks. Maybe the next set will break it with double set number 2. Be right back as I pull that one up, and maybe we'll get lucky here. Crossing my fingers. And here we go with our next installment of 2v2. Team Maharu-Maddox, Maharu and Minowa continue to remain in tip-top shape throughout Season 4 so far, shutting down Team Tsuneri and School Live respectively. However, the Dark Horses and Final Fantasy's Tifa, Lockhart, and Aris can't be overlooked, as even though they don't have many wins to their name, pushing everyone beyond their boundaries and almost into the ground has been consistent in pretty much every fight. Can they spell spam the Vesper and management androids to nuts and bolts? Random stage, fill us in now. Hope you all enjoy. I'm hoping my waifu and Minowa can pull through this one. Tifa's big breasts and Aris' devastating magic spam could be their undoing. Maharu-Maddox versus Final Fantasy on the Phantom Trade In stage. That is one creepy forest in the background. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Maharu opens up the high kick, red knocking her back. Now lightning bolt spam from Aris, who's firing off her spells. Tifa trying to hold it in front, Minowa gets up the body splash. Now Maharu whips out the proton cannon special, blasts him out, following the ring striker from Minowa. Minowa getting in but gets caught by Aris' staff shot. Now Tifa trying to race in with the fist of Minowa, jumping fist catching Maharu, right to the rapid jump kick string, and Aris just firing off special spam from afar. Arrow come, oh my god, ice crystal, fireball, and a lightning bolt knocking Maharu back following Tifa's jump kick. Man, Maharu can't get any offense going, ice crystal knocking her down, and Tifa with the rapid kicks off Maharu, and Minowa in trouble. Big energy ball taken out already dead Maharu. Now Minowa trying to go for the blade rank special, gets intercepted by Aris' spell. The ice crystal, sheesh. And Final Fantasy off to a rockin' start in round 1. Round 2, we'll see if Maharu-Maddox can fire back, push it to a 3. Alright, Maharu starts with that dive kick, was like red knocked her out of it. Second one, right into the grab on Tifa, then immediately right onto Aris, ends up throwing her too. Now Minowa getting her strikers out. Now a blade rank special on top of that, following those arrows. And I'll see how Maharu knocked out of her dive kick from the self-feed, and now Tifa with the jumping energy fist, ramming Minowa with that rapid jump kick string, and Aris staying space with the spells following the red summon, and Tifa just ramming Maharu down with that fist. Now Minowa going for the blade rank special again, tries to rip through Tifa's defense, and Aris blocking Maharu with the sweep kick getting through, misses the sword uppercut. Now Tifa going for that jumping energy fist, and Aris knocking down Minowa, who gets up, goes for the blade rank special immediately, ends up drilling Tifa, and now Maharu kind of stuck in place, tries to advance in on Tifa, who missed that body splash. Aris summoning red, Tifa going in for a booby match or a jumping fist, Maharu with that flipping throw on Tifa takes her out. Now Aris trying to stay spaced with the spam, and Minowa trying to charge against Cup and a lightning bolt. Maharu trying to ride in on Sylphie with the dive kick, now goes for a high kick. Now Minowa and Maharu trying to have Aris smothered in the corner. Can they keep it up now? Aris trying to fight out, ends up clubbing Maharu back with the staff strikes. Minowa and Maharu trying to smother Aris again. They're all over her. Ridge striker, Minowa, Maharu with that rapid sweep kick spam, and the blade rank for Minowa. Aris nearly dead here, and Minowa going for yet another blade rank special, not allowing Aris to get up here. And Aris trying to swing that staff. Maharu missed the knife uppercut, flips backward with the Ridge striker, and Minowa's attack takes her out. Sheesh! And Maharu-Maddox clawed their way back into this set, taking round 2, and Tifa and Aris have a special 3-bar going into round 3. Here we go. Maharu knocked it over dive kick. Tifa with that jumping energy fist. Now the Ridge striker arrows and the ice crystal counter from Aris. Maharu trying to advance it on Tifa, missed that whirlwind fist. Now a proton cannon ends up blasting Tifa and Aris good. Maharu riding in with the dive kick right to the jab. Now Minowa attacking on the blade rank special, ends up brutalizing Tifa and Aris. Got him stunned following Maharu's sweep kick spam. Got Tifa launched. Now Tifa and Aris sandwiching Minowa. Maharu trying to break it up with the proton cannon off Tifa. There she goes, hits her in the back hard. Now Aris barely hanging on. Minowa and Maharu just smother her in the corner. And Maharu-Maddox make a mountainous comeback in round 3. Did not let Tifa and Aris get anything going. Locked them in the corner, brutalized them 2-1. Not much else to say there. But hot damn it, Tifa and Aris really pushed them hard like I knew they would. Tifa and Aris have barely been, I don't think they have a 2-0 loss. If they do, I don't remember it, because my memory apparently ain't that good. But man, Maharu and Minowa, hell of a comeback from behind. Honestly, after that round 1, it was looking pretty bleak, and that round 2, they barely hung on. But man, they turned the tide in a huge way, and good for them. They stay undefeated in this season so far. Yeah, remember Season 3, their only loss was to Haomaru and Genjiro, but otherwise, they've stayed pretty clean. And Tifa and Aris, even though they've been falling in losses, you know, there have been 2-1 losses. It's not like they've been 2-0 shut out all the time. They're putting up wicked fights. Just sucks that they don't have a W to show for it. Oh, maybe next battle they'll get one, who knows. Alrighty, folks, hey, we got a round 3 at least, finally. It took 4 matches, but we got it. Alrighty, be right back as I set up our F177 3v3 main event. We might have a chance for 2 round 3s, or we might get another curb stomp, I don't know. Anyways, be right back as I get it all ready. Ladies and gents, F177 is ready to give you a fantastic 3v3 main event. Hopefully, if Team XMen V2's Colossus, Gambit, and Rogue bring it along with Team Horror's Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Pinhead, this could be an unforgettable encounter. Hope the ring is reinforced for this bout, as it promises to take a tremendous beating with all 6 of these brilliant fighters. As we transfer over to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. X-Men and the Horror Icons, please deliver us a round 3 we can be proud of. The F177 3v3 main event is here, folks. X-Men versus Horror Icons. WWF Rose will ring. Let's get ready to kick off. Freddy cheap-shotting Rogue, knocking her up with that claw uppercut. Now Colossus pounding on Pinhead's backside, launching him. Jason with the machete swipe. Rogue whiffing that jump kick now. Colossus trying to power up. Gets into energy shoulder tackle following Gambit's staff strikes. Now Rogue whiffing an uppercut in the air. As he helps with Colossus trying to block Freddy's Sparta kick. Freddy getting sandwiched. Jason with the machete to the backside of Colossus. Looks like he gets off quickly. Now Rogue and Gambit got to fend for themselves. Man, Rogue with a big killer smoosh. Jason launching up to the canvas. Gambit's trying to get space. Rogue gets in with the special, ends up whiffing on Freddy and Pinhead, who capitalized with Freddy with the claw uppercut, taking him out. Sheesh. Following Pinhead's chain. And the Horror Icons see the round 1 win, folks. They got the safety net secured. Now it's up to the X-Men to tear it down and push it into a 3. I hope they have it in them. All right, Rogue starts off with an aerial fist, ends up raising Pinhead, and Colossus getting in. And Pinhead getting juggled by Rogue in her uppercut. Good God. And Pinhead raining down Gambit, trying to attack through. Colossus throwing down Freddy, getting a soul sock off on somebody. Colossus launched. Now Gambit getting clawed back by Jason's machete special. And Rogue trying to attack Freddy on the other side. Colossus powering up. Oh my God. And now gets it with the energy tackle. Gambit cannonballing. Oh man. Jason Pinhead getting volleyed, and Freddy I think might be dead on the ground, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Freddy launched up by an explosion. Now what the hell? It was like it was Blackheart's special summoned by Rogue, and now Gambit raining down. Colossus, Gambit, and Rogue sandwiching the Horror Icons. Looks like Pinhead might be dead. Freddy off the Jason barely hanging on. Man, that Blackheart summon taking him out. Sheesh. Rogue channeling the power of Blackheart really sealed up that round 2. Round 3, let's see if the Horror Icons can come back and win it. All right, Rogue charging in, gets a grab off on Freddy, ends up kissing him, and throws him to the canvas hard. Now Colossus, Gambit, and Rogue trying to sandwich the Horror Icons. Gambit just trying to space with his staff. Rogue launching Jason. Now see, Rogue going for a special. Now Gambit with that explosive card strike. Looks like Jason tech through it though. Colossus pounding up with a big kick. Gambit whiffing his dive kick, but Freddy already dead. It was like Rogue just kissing Pinhead, and there he goes. I think Jason's the only one left. Now, God, Colossus, Gambit, and Rogue just sandwiched Jason. Sheesh, they ripped the Horror Icons a new one in round 3 and have come back hardcore. 2-1. It wasn't very ladylike, but I kicked your butt. Well spoken. I see you have learned lessons from Professor Xwell. Yeah, my Russian accent sucks. I don't think that was even a Russian accent. I know Colossus is Russian, or I think he is, but hell if I know how to do a proper Russian accent. Oy vey. I gave it my best. My voice was gassing out too, so forgive me. But damn, that was a colossal comeback from Colossus, Gambit, and Rogue. That's all I must say there. It looked like the Horror Icons had momentum in round 1, they just couldn't maintain it. And Gambit, Rogue, and Colossus got their spacing right and their specials going, and the Horror Icons just clearly didn't have an answer for it. At least they got a round win, so they didn't get completely flattened. And hey, we got 2 round 3s, so we salvaged 177 in some way. That's always good. Alrighty, folks, hope you all enjoyed Ep177 and everything it had. And stay tuned for Ep178 coming next weekend. God, we're approaching the 180s pretty quickly. And I'll see you all for 178 next weekend, which should have more awesome 1v1, 2v2 action, and a 4v4 main event. So until then, I'll see you all later. Peace friggin' out all!